The art of public speaking is something that many desire. What is it that you can do to become a better public speaker? Even on the day that you are going for an interview, you can find yourself in a panel which is 10, 20 people, and you must address them. And some people get very nervous when they are doing public speaking. So first, you need to know what is your area of authority. We are looking at it from areas that will make you be an authority in what you are speaking. You cannot be a master of everything. I have authority in HR. I cannot be an authority in medicine. There is the area where I must master. And once you master this area, the more you do it, the better it becomes. The first time you can be a little nervous. The second time you can be less nervous. But once you keep on doing it, you become an authority and the nervousness will come to an end. The experience is like that of driving. You cannot be a good and excellent driver the first time you are with the vehicle on the road. You begin and then you learn while you are doing it. While you are at it, you keep gaining the confidence, gathering the skills, and becoming an authority in that particular area. First area of authority is about yourself. Do you know yourself? Can you speak straight about yourself? Sometimes you can even do some rehearsals by closing yourself indoor, and then you polish what you want to speak about yourself. Second is about the language. What language can you use comfortably? These days there are many languages. There is English, there is Kiswahili, there is your local mother tongue, there is Sheng, there is even Shebeteng. There are many languages that are coming up. One positive thing about public speaking is that when you know your audience, you need to be selective about the language that you want to use. So the language must not be mixed in order for you to address rightly the audience. You need also to know who will be your audience. The way you are going to address people in the church is not the way you address a family gathering. It's not the way you address your employer. Customize your speaking to match or suit the addressed target. And once you have selected the target, you customize the content so that it also suits the expectations. Look at the level that you are speaking in. If it's the professional level, there must be the professional language that you are going to use to speak to the people. If it's about people who are still learning in that particular area, then you need to customize your jargon so that it suits the level that you are going to speak to. There is public speaking for the sake of informing people. There is public speaking for the sake of challenging people. There is public speaking for the sake of passing a message. There is public speaking for pay. In all these areas, we need to know how best we can do it. Consider a pastor who has got the intention of preaching to people so that they can get born again. This person must have the convincing skills to make the people know what he desires and go to it at the end of his public talk. When you do a public talk, you must have the goal in mind. What was it that you desired? If you desired that people change their character, then that must be seen at the end of it. And to pastors, this is done through an altar call. To employees, you must check whether there is that change when you have addressed them. Each and every talk must have the goal. You are not just speaking for it. There's even speaking for entertainment. Imagine a person who goes to the podium to entertain people, and at the end of the talk, 5 minutes talk or 10 minutes talk, there has not been any person who has even smiled, let alone laughing. This could have been a big failure. Look at a politician who has contested 3, 4, 5 times, and still you have not been able to move the masses to believe in what you are telling them. This means that there is something that you are not doing right. It's not just about praying for it. It's also about working on your public speaking skills so that you can become better in the area that you do. If you are possibly venturing in politics, then you need to sharpen your public speaking skills.